Hey guys, so today's video is going to be an updated top 10 drugstore products, and I was going to do the top 10 under $10 drugstore, but since most of these are under $10, I only have a few that are under $10, so it's basically the same thing. I just wanted to do an updated one because I have a ton of new stuff that's my favorite from the drugstore that I want to show you guys, and yeah. I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, so first I'm going to start with face and then eyes and then lips. So the first face product is of course the Revlon Color Stay Foundation. I've talked about this foundation so much all the time. I've done a updated foundation routine video with this, and I will link it somewhere in this video and you can click on it if you want to see that. I just love this foundation. It comes in two different skin types, combination oily skin, which is the one I have, and they also have the normal to dry skin for people with that skin type, and they have an amazing color selection, and it lasts on my skin for the longest time, even longer than some higher end foundations that I own. And this one, it just has amazing coverage, and it will forever be one of my favorites that I keep going back to just because it just works really well. Then the next is a concealer product that I've also talked about a ton, is the Garnier Skin Renew Anti-Dark Circle Roller. And it's basically like a treatment with a tint to it, and it covers so well. The only downfall is that it only comes in one color, so it's not for everybody, but for most people it will cover your circles. And if you don't have bad dark circles, if you're younger like me, it will work, really well on you. And I like it because it's a treatment, so I use it, even if I want more coverage, I'll use it under a concealer, and I just like it because it has that treatment in it, and it's really convenient. So the last couple of face products are a blush, and of course the Milani Baked Blush. I think they have some of the best blushes at the drugstore because the drugstore really does not have that great selection of blushes. So I think the Milani Baked Blushes are amazing. They have so many great colors, and the one I have is Dulce Pink, and it's just a shimmery pink color. It's really pretty, and then you flip it up and you get a mirror and a little brush. So they have a lot of colors, and they're really pigmented. They have some that are shimmery, some that aren't shimmery, so it really just depends on what you like. But I think they're some of the best blushes that you can get. Next is a bronzer, and this bronzer has been talked about so much on YouTube. It is the NYC Smooth Skin Sunny Face Bronzer, and just looks like this. It's a all matte bronzer. The shade I think is great for everyone, and you really can't find that many matte bronzers at the drugstore that work as well as this one do. And it's super cheap. I think it's under $3, and it's just really great. It's good for contouring, good for an all-over bronze. So yeah. Next is eyes, and I'm going to start with eyeshadow. And it was kind of hard for me to choose which eyeshadow I really like the best. And since I didn't want to pick just one, eyeshadow or one palette of eyeshadows, I wanted to do the brand that I felt had the best selection of eyeshadows, which for me is Wet n Wild. They have so many different kinds of eyeshadows. They have the 8-pan palettes, they have it in blue, purple, they have an all matte one. They have 6-pan eyeshadows, they have trios, they have single eyeshadows, and this one is the Comfort Zone palette. And this one is, for the trio, is the Silent Treatment, and the single is Nutty, in case you were wondering. Nutty is by far my favorite eyeshadow I've tried from Wet n Wild. It is amazing, and it's supposedly a dupe for MAC Satin Taupe. It's just the prettiest eyeshadow, and it's so pigmented. All of their eyeshadows are super pigmented. The only thing is that they do tend to have quite a bit of fallout, and for me, they're kind of hard to blend. Like, they don't blend that amazingly, but since they're so priced so well that you can find the best color selection, and they're just, in my opinion, the best that you can get at the drugstore. Then the last couple eye products is an eye pencil, and it is the Milani Liquify. They have tons of different shades of from like colorful ones to like silvers, and they have black and all that stuff, and they're just really pigmented, and they glide on super easy. They're not going to tug on your eye. If you set it with an eyeshadow, or even if you don't want to set it, they still last quite a while, and I just like it because they're so easy and pigmented. When I put the brown on, which is the shade I have, it looks like black, so I love these. And of course, mascara is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume. Best mascara I've ever tried. I've tried higher end mascaras, and I really wasn't impressed, so I think I'm going to stick to my drugstore favorite. It just works really well on my lashes, so if you have like short or sparse lashes, this will work really well on you because it is not a wet formula, so it's not going to weigh down your lashes, and it just lifts them and separates them and volumizes them. Anything you want, this does it. It's amazing. I love it. Last are a few lip products. So my favorite lip balms from the drugstore had to be the EOS lip balms. These two I chose because these two are probably my favorite. It is Sweet Mint and Strawberry Sorbet. Sweet Mint, as you can see, I'm like almost done with it. I just love it because it just smells really, really good, and they're not too like sticky, or they don't feel like gross on your lips. And Strawberry Sorbet just smells amazing, and they're just really cute, and I think they're like amazing lip balms, and they're all natural, which is also a plus. Then next, I didn't really want to choose a lipstick, so I just love these so much. I could not pick them, and they are of course the Revlon lip butters. I have 5 of them. They're amazing. I absolutely love them. I've talked about these a ton also, and they're like a lipstick, but they have the feel of a gloss, and they're so pigmented. You can get any color you want. They have 20 shades. Of course, I've chose all the pinks and the nudes and all that because that's my favorite. But you can get whatever color you want. If you want a red, if you want a nude, if you want a pink, if you want a berry, they have it, and they're just really moisturizing and amazing. The last lip product is a gloss. Now, I was trying to decide over this gloss or the Revlon Super Lustrous lip glosses, which are also really, really good, but they don't have the best color selection. Even though they're really good lip glosses, they don't have that many colors. So I was trying to think, if people can't find the shade that they want, I think that they can find it with this one, which is the L'Oreal Color Reach Lip Gloss. And the only thing I don't like about this is the packaging. Like, it just rubs off, like the name. I just think that's kind of cheap. But the shade I have is Violet Attitude, and it's just a really pretty, like, purpley shade. I love it. It's not a sticky lip gloss. They have all different types of finishes. They have, I think this one has a little bit of shimmers to it. They have straight creams, and they're nicely pigmented. And you can get a ton of different shades, so I really like these. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it helped you if you're wondering, what's good at the drugstore. These products are awesome. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to you later. Bye.